A hot take on any election usually is about polarization and how some issues are raked up by political parties in order to do what is crudely referred to now as Hindu-Muslim politics. But take a look at the comment that has just been made about the Waqf law on the campaign trail in Bihar. Pause and ask, what is the intent of this misleading promise? Isn't the RJD, by saying that they will put the Waqf law in the dustbin, trying to polarize the electorate by saying that they will achieve the impossible? And more importantly, when the promise itself is a blatant falsehood. Do you know that in 2020, 4 state assemblies had similarly passed resolutions against the CAA, deeming it a law that was against Indian Muslims, that would take away the land and citizenship of Indian Muslims? It's only a coincidence that all of these 4 states were headed to elections: West Bengal, Rajasthan, Kerala and Punjab. In 2 of these 4 states, the party that had passed the resolution against CAA actually came back to power. Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal and Pinarayi Vijayan in Kerala. Did they then roll back the CAA? Did they put it in the dustbin? No. Could they have rolled back the CAA? No. And they already knew that before the elections, even when they were making such promises. Then why employ that same tired toolkit all over again? This time, in place of the CAA or triple talaq, it is the Waqf law. And for good measure, there's also a generous sprinkling of menacing language as well, of talking about how anyone who supports or brings in the Waqf law is going to face ilaj. They are going to be fixed. And finally, when any party speaks about being the protector of Muslims in Bihar or elsewhere, here's something to chew on. The actual number of Muslim MLAs and Muslim candidates has actually gone down consistently, steadily in the state. In 2005, Muslim legislators formed 9.87% of the Bihar Assembly's strength. In 2020, this came down to 7.81%. 7.81%. As compared to the 18% share that they have in the state's population. And how will representation increase when the so-called secular parties have cut the number of tickets that they give to Muslims? Didn't see that coming, did you? But it's a fact. In 2010, the RJD fielded as many as 30 Muslim candidates. By 2025, this number had dwindled to 18. Similarly, the Congress fielded 25 Muslims in 2010. But in 2025, this number stands at a meager 10. And yes, you would argue that in this winnability, the number of seats being contested is a key factor, and you would be right in saying that. But then, let's stick to that argument throughout. In the case of every party, they will only field people who they think are going to win. It's just about practical calculation and not about some special affection that they have for one or the other community. Because if you're going to tell Muslims that we are the only ones who speak for you, when you fearmonger saying that the government is taking away your rights and your land in the name of Waqf and we are the only ones who can protect you, that falsehood is going to be called out. On that, the buck stops here.